In Chinese medicine, there are three types of internal organs: the Gong organs, the Fu organs, and the extraordinary Fu organs. In the last video, I have explained the Gong organs, and now I'm going to explain the remaining two. Hello, Alex here. Before I explain the internal organs, I must re-emphasize that in Chinese medicine, the internal organ focuses on the physiological functions rather than the anatomical organ. Therefore, the internal organs in Chinese medicine does not equal to that of Western medicine. The 6 food organs controls the transportation of food and water in our bodies. And the 6 food organs are the gallbladder, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, bladder, and triple burner. Physically, the Gong organs and the Fu organs are different in that the Fu organs are hollow in nature, therefore it can transport food and water in within. However, the Gong organs are full and substantial because it is responsible for storing the essences. Now let's discuss the organs one by one. Number 1, gallbladder. The gallbladder is located under the liver. It is responsible for storing and excreting the bile. The bile is generated in the liver by the liver qi. It is then transported to the gallbladder for storage, and afterwards it is transported into the small intestine to aid digestion. The gallbladder is also related to emotions such as decision-making and bravery. Therefore, a deficiency in the gallbladder may lead to fear, insomnia, and loss of energy. Number 2, stomach. The stomach is located under the diaphragm. It is responsible for receiving and decomposing food and water. The muscular contraction of the stomach and the steaming ability of the stomach qi partly digest the water and the food. The stomach qi has a characteristic of descending. The descending function of it allows the food and water to be transported down into the small intestine for further digestion. If there is a deficiency of the stomach descending function, it might lead to nausea, vomiting, and burping. Number 3, small intestine. The small intestine is located in the abdomen. Its upper end connects to the stomach and lower end connects to the large intestine. It is responsible for receiving the food from the stomach and further digesting it. When the food goes to the small intestine further absorbs and it separates the food into nutrients and waste, while as the food nutrients are being transported to the spleen and the spleen transports the nutrients to all parts of the body. The waste is further transported down to the large intestine. Number 4, large intestine. The large intestine is also located in the abdomen. Its upper end connects to the small intestine and the lower end connects to the anus. The large intestine is responsible for receiving the food, the waste from the small intestine, further absorbing the fluid, and at the end, it is excreted out of the body in the form of feces. Number 5, bladder. The bladder is located in the lower abdomen. Its upper end connects to the kidney and the lower end connects to the urinary tract. It is responsible for storing and discharging urine to maintain the water balance in our bodies. Number 6, triple burner. The triple burner is the largest organ in our bodies and it consists of 3 parts: the upper burner, the middle burner, and the lower burner. The upper burner is in the chest region and that it contains the heart and the lung. The middle burner is in the region between the diaphragm and the belly button and it consists of the spleen and the stomach. The lower burner is a region under the stomach that contains the kidney, bladder, small intestine, and large intestine. The main function of the triple burner is to act as a pathway for qi and water to be transported and flow throughout the body. Last year, scientists have found a new organ called the interstitum, and has a really similar function as triple burner, that it is responsible for transporting fluids throughout the body. So, is the interstitum in Western medicine equal to the triple burner in Chinese medicine? In the future, I will make a series regarding the comparison of the Western medicine and Chinese medicine, and I will then talk about this topic. In summary, the food and water enters the mouth and travels down to the stomach. The stomach partly digests the food and transports it to the small intestine. The gallbladder secretes bile into the small intestine to aid digestion. The small intestine further digests the food and water. The nutrients are absorbed and sent to all parts of the body through the spleen. The wastes are further transported downwards to the large intestines. The large intestines further absorbs fluid, and the waste is further transported down to the excreted out of the body as feces. The waste fluid will be transported to the bladder from the kidney and be excreted out as urine, while the triple burner is responsible for transporting water and qi throughout the body. The extraordinary food organs has a similar function as Zang organs, that is, stores essences. However, it also has a physical form like the food organs, that it is hollow. Therefore, it is called the extraordinary food organs. And it consists of 6 different organs, and they are the vessels, bone, marrow, brain, uterus, and gallbladder. Now, I'm going to explain the organs one by one. Number 1, vessels. The vessels houses the blood, and it acts as a vehicle for the transportation of qi and blood in the body. Number 2, gallbladder. You might be wondering, why is gallbladder in here as well, since I have already mentioned that in the food organs. Now, the storing of the bile is regarded as a property of the Zang, since it is responsible for storing essences. However, the physical hollowness and the excretion of the bile is regarded as similar properties as the food organs. Therefore, the dual properties allows it to be under the extraordinary food organs. Number 3, marrow. The marrow is a soft and fatty substance that fills the hollow parts of the bone, spine, and brain, and it is formed from the kidney essence. Number 4, bones. The bone forms the shape of the body, and it is also responsible for movements. And the bone is formed from the kidney essence. Therefore, if there is a deficiency in kidney essence, there will be the weakening of the bones. Number 5, brain. The brain is located inside the skull where the marrow accumulates, and the brain dominates the mind, emotion, motions, and senses. Number 6, uterus. The uterus is located in the abdomen, in front of the small intestine and behind the bladder for females. It is responsible for carrying and nourishing the offspring before birth. It is also responsible for regulating menstruation. In summary, these are all the internal organ systems in Chinese medicine. However, how does all the internal organs link up? Next week, I will introduce a fascinating topic, the meridian theory. Thank you for watching today. If you're interested to learn more about Chinese medicine, please hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.